Hi there, Sherls here. This is the recipe journal I made for a swap on Junkers Craft School of Facebook group. Yes, I have been very active recently on the group, helping Cheryl managing the group and joining almost every swaps. I use an A5 ring binder for my journal. The reason is I want my partner to be able to rearrange the pages based on her needs. Right now, I have it arranged on how I like my recipe book to be. Also, the plastic cover of the binder helps protect the pages from water spill. And for the same reason, I covered the journal with fabric. If the bottom of this journal got dirty, she can just wipe it off with damp towel. On the front, I decorated it with fuzzy cut images from my porch print and cut apart from recollection playing with food paper pad. I also use the same paper pad and fuzzy cuts throughout the journal. And the net I use here actually garlic bag. So if you usually throw away your produce bag, don't. You can use it to decorate your cover like I did here. Here on the back of the front cover, I printed this kitchen conversion chart from online source, and I got this soda can die cut from snail mail on the group. Well, actually it is a beer can, and I feel that the beer print fits the recipe journal better than the silver shiny side. On this side, I use a A4 paper which I fold in half and punch the holes for the page. And she can write her favorite menu or recipes on these pages. And this is also a fuzzy cut from my porch print, which I use for a tuck spot. And this page here is from the paper pad. I just cut it into half and then corner punch and punch the holes. Again, another fuzzy cut apart from the page and fuzzy cut from my porch print. For this one, we are required to also put our family recipes, and I printed my recipes. I originally planned to write it down, but just took me forever to write each steps and the ingredient and etc. Here another pages for her to write her recipes and tuck spots. And this page here is I dyed it with strawberry actually. And I just put a doily on top of the page, and then I brush the strawberry mix to have this print. Another page from the paper pad, and this I got this from the snail mail on the group, more cut apart. I also made these recipe cards, and for this one I printed on the cardstock, and on here I printed on the copy paper. And instead of cut this side and throw it away, I decided to fold it, so when she wrote her recipe and she ran out of space, she can just continue writing it here or even on the back of this recipe paper. More pages, and on some pages I made pockets, and here I put some recipe cards I printed from online sources. More recipe that my family cook. So yeah, and this one is I decorated with the scraps from paper pad and put some cut apart which she can use to decorate her recipe later on if she wants to, or she can also use this recipe journal to put some pictures and decorate with cut apart I included here. Here are more recipes. This is also recipe I got from snail mail on the group. And this is the chicken section. And for this recipe, it's actually 2 pages of recipes like this one, and I glued on this side and this side so it can be also used as a top loading pocket. And more recipes here. This is a chicken tikka masala, and this is an Indonesian recipes. My family not doesn't always like cook Western style food. We also cook Indian food and Chinese food. It's just any type of food that we are interested at. And here more tuck apart pockets with some more recipe cards. And this one is a very good recipe. If you ever been to Taiwan, you might already have the sizzling black pepper beef that you can get in a night market. If not, you should try this one. It's really good. In Taiwan, they usually serve it in a hot iron plate with the yolk and some vegetables and noodle. It's different from the steak that we have here in US, but yeah, you should try it. For like some oriental recipes that I think my partner doesn't know what it is, I got some images from online and then I printed it on the recipes. It's like a lot of space here on this journal to write and to put some pictures as well. Some snacks from Indonesia. This one is a fried snacks. This one are big. This one my family said is based on Dutch recipes, but when I asked my friends, my friends from Netherlands, they never heard this castangle before. There's like, I really feel like I overstuffed this recipe, but it was so fun to make and I just couldn't stop. And I included a lot of the recipe cards that I created. And this section is like pie section and cookie. I just collaged the cut apart and fussy cut from my porch print to make this tuck spot here. And this one, this is really exciting one. This is actually original old recipes that I found on my late grandmother's stash, and this is it. So this one is really old, really vintagey, and it's really fragile. I printed this one on the copy paper and I decided I just want to leave it as is. Anyways, I'm going to spend some time to scan those recipes so I can keep it for a much longer time as a digital image. More cut apart from the recipe, not from the recipe, from the paper pad. This is some recipe, and this mango cake recipe is not from one recipe, it's from two recipes that I mix, match and combine. And yeah, when I got some recipe online, I don't usually just use it as if I make the recipe as is, and then I made some changes, and that's how, like, if you check the recipe that I have here, it might look different from what the online said. And more recipe from my late grandmother's recipes. And for this one, I only translated the middle recipe here on Bakecook. It's a Dutch spice cake, and this one it's actually, to be frank, this is different from how I make the on Bakecook and these days. But this one is like you can find the recipe online as well for this on Bakecook. It's still quite popular in Dutch, I think. Butter cake. So we are required to put 20 family recipes, but I think I put way more than 20. And yeah, I just really overstuffed this recipe journal. And this glass in pocket here actually is from Altoid Mints. After we had some conversation about Altoid tin cans on the group, I found this Altoid Mints on grocery store, and I just decided I want to get it. I want to try it. And then I just used the glassing that it came with on this journal. And here, then that's all. This is my recipe journal. I hope you enjoy this, watching this journal, and I hope my partner likes this journal as well. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I would really appreciate it. And until then, bye.